Hey guys, Mayflom here, and I have got these little kitty stamps. These little stamps are from the Cocoa Daisy November 2015 kit, and I'm going to try to work a little magic with them. We'll see how this goes here. This is my second attempt. User error, I totally messed up the card I was working on previously, but that's okay. This beautiful pink cardstock is also from the kit. And I've just got a little scrap of white cardstock from my stash. So when I'm making cards, whether it's with a kit or not, when I use a kit to make a card, what I like to do is try and find the stuff that I don't see myself naturally using a bunch anyway, and use that on cards, because that way it gets used up, it's out of my stash, and it's getting worked with. Now these little kitties, I used my Scan and Cut to cut these out. If you want to see how that works, you can click on a link. I'll stick a link there on my YouTube description, so you can check that out if you want. And then I just took a single color of marker, watercolor marker, put a little bit down, and then blended it out with Distress marker, and then these are clean color. So what I am thinking is I was thinking my kitties could hang out, and then I could put, I like the Just Roll With It. I was really wanting to see if I could use this little yarn and a few other little things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the scrap that's not going to be on my card to experiment. And I'm loving that little ball of yarn. It's making me think I actually want my little kitties to be down on the paper here. And I also really like, well, I like all of these stamps. These are really cute. I don't really have much in my life that would make me want to stamp with kitties, but I've got a cat-loving aunt, and I feel like this would be great for a very belated birthday card. Those are really cute. Experimenting with my stamps onto a scrap of cardstock for me is an absolutely a must. There's a bunch of little cute little stamps. We got a little tiny mouse here. It's a must because what it lets me do is figure out how and what I'm going to do before I actually commit. So I am going to start. Oh my goodness, let's not mess this up a second time. I'm going to stamp that guy right there. So this is going to be a non-traditional, I suppose, birthday card, a belated birthday card to be exact. And I am going to try to sneak a little, whoa, I got to be careful here. Sneak a little mousy action in there. And I do want to put that Just Roll With It sentiment. Okay, and I can kind of straighten it out a little more or curve it a little more. That's a great thing about clear stamps. I'm thinking let's let it have its natural curve. I'm not going to mess with that too much. And I'm going to put it down here under. Oh, that's cute. Okay, just roll with it. And let's look at the other sentiments. They're really cute, so let me show you here. We have, you got this, time for a cat nap, save it for another day, don't forget, oh, don't forget, there we go. List it, are you ready for this? I need a donut. And there's an arrow as well. So we're going to put don't forget because I forgot to send her her birthday card repeatedly. Repeatedly. And you know what? The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this don't forget stamp. I'm just stamping it off here to make sure that it gets cleared. I'm going to take a Watermark Resist ink pad, which Watermark Resist ink is, if you think Versamark, all that kind of stuff, it's going to just leave a slightly dark impression. And I'm going to move my kitties off, and I'm just going to go and put this all over the background like a million times. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And I'm just starting at this end because I know where I want that kitty to be. I love that gray kitty. He looks cranky. So cute. 1, 2, 3 little kitties. And that I'm going to have overlap just, or rather, I guess I can move this guy just a tiny bit because I just don't want the little mousey to be blocked. And then cut off the excess. And then there's one more step. Obviously, this is just a card front. This is how I like to make cards so that I can make sure I get everything just right before I glue it to an actual blank card. This also lets me, if I have any oopsies or mess ups, I've only ruined one piece of cardstock. The only thing left to do, I'm going to take a line of black stitching around the outside to give it a little something fancy. And because these days, I swear, guys, I always say I'm not going to put this stuff on, but I love it so much. I'm just going to spray a little gold spray here. And not actually spray it. I'm going to flick a little gold spray here. All right. Just a little bit because gold spray doesn't totally love the colored cardstock. So not a ton, just a few little droplets. And if I want a little additional, I do have Ranger Perfect Pearl Mist. And Perfect Pearl Mist, you just have to give it a really good shake though. I just keep looking. There we go. Is not color so much as when it's dry, you'll see an overall shimmer. So I think that'll be a really fun touch to my kitty card. Again, this was the November 2015 Cocoa Daisy kit. I'm their guest designer this month. So I will be back with another video in a couple of weeks. Happy crafting!